gonna just let this play, y'all. This is exciting. Yeah. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. I am so excited. That was my song, Look and Live, the lead-off single from the Jazz in the Spirit album that just got played on my favorite radio station, Gospel Jazz Radio. And, although I heard my publicist, Andrea Renee Williams, she told me that she sent it and they had added it to the playlist and so on, I never got to hear it. So today, in the providence of God, because that's what I have to think of this as, I got to hear my song played on my favorite radio station. How exciting is that, y'all? So thank you. Thank you so much, Gospel Jazz Radio. Thank you so much, Andrea Renee Williams, my outstanding publicist and wonderful vocalist on her own. And thank you guys for your support. Please go and support Gospel Jazz Radio. Show love to those that show love to us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so excited about that. And that just really, that made my day. So here we are. I'm going to still let it play in the background, just, because it's just a vibe. I got my mug today. This is, I'm going to turn it around. I guess maybe, I don't know if the Instagram folks can see. This is a souvenir from the Natural Bridge in Virginia, which is one of, Virginia's historic landmarks. Good morning, Michelle. How are you doing, sweetheart? And we got to go there a few years back for our anniversary. What's up, Z? How you doing, man? And it was a really nice experience. So, every day I'm going to rep something, And even this shirt, actually, I have had this shirt since I was in college. My parents got it for me a long time ago. And it's just really comfortable. All right, cool. So sometimes, it's not always about getting the latest thing that's out there, but just you get something of quality. It may cost a little more at the beginning, but it's going to last longer, So that's why, a lot of stuff that I do, I like it to have a meaning beyond just something that I think of in the moment. So to the matter at hand. All right. So on November 1st, a former mentor of mine, Professor Walter Beasley at Berklee College of Music. He's a national, internationally known smooth jazz artist, wonderful saxophone player, and a former mentor of mine from my time at Berklee. And he had some very interesting things to say. He's got a webinar that's going on. And of course, he's doing a lot of independent promotion now because he can't. Stuff is still charting. And I'm really happy for him. And I'm, studying his model to see what I can learn from it. But listen, this is some of the stuff that he said. And this is a particular word to musicians, but it's also it's applicable anywhere. So this is what he said. He said, our job as artists is to speak to the situations that people find themselves in. And he asked the question, how can we expect people to buy our music when what we play does not speak to their reality? What we're going through now requires a commitment to connection. All right, so that's the summarized version. Now I'm going to read the extended version direct from him. He said, and I quote, "The reason our numbers are down musicians, is we have lost the ability to play the blues. How can we expect civilians to spend money they don't have when what we play does not speak to their reality? Yeah, some of us have cute and glossy social media things, and some sound good, but that's not enough for folks to dig deep. What we're going through now requires a commitment to connection. If you can't speak to a wife who has just lost her husband to COVID, why would you expect her to support your music? In my opinion, it is wrong to complain about losing money when history teaches us what to play and how to connect during times like these. If you disagree, that's okay, but don't expect this to change. Right now, though, they don't know folks' ears are being rewired, and they're looking for music that speaks to their pain, their loss, hopes, and fears. Question is, what are we doing to meet them there, where they are, and where will we take them if given the opportunity? Wow. Brother Marcus, thanks for being here, sir. Good to see you. Y'all, I mean, that was a word. That was a serious word. And I told him so. I was like, Walter, man, that was like good preaching. You know, I asked him for permission to share this. And he said, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. So that's deep, y'all. If I got, I got some fellow artists on the line. What do y'all think about that? Just, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. Now, as for me, I am clear from the beginning that Jazz in the Spirit, the album, even though I started it 21 years ago, was for a time like this. Friday Night Inspiration, that I started in April, is definitely for a time like this. It's something that I not only enjoy, but I feel led and I would say even compelled to do. But having said that, I'd also like to hear from you. That's why I ask for your stories, what you're doing to make a difference in someone's life. I'm always saying that. And here's a new one. Now, you might be in a situation where you actually are hurting and need someone to make a difference in your life. So that's okay too. Just to say that is okay. So I'm going to open that up. Not only would I like to hear if you all are doing something to make a difference, but I'd like to know if there's something that you're going through and you just need, something to make a difference. Why? Because, first, let me just give you the address. Send me an email to info@jazzinthespirit.com. Or you can also just send me a direct message. I'm going live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So you can send me messages on all three. And I will not share it unless you give me permission to do, because I respect everyone's privacy. But it will help me to, just like Walter said, to speak to the reality of what you're going through in the music that I put out. I want us to always feel and stay connected. And if you don't mind other people seeing what you going through, you can put it right there in the chat. So that's perfectly fine. So that's what was on my mind today, y'all. And it just hit me like a brick. So I hope that we as artists will never forget, to respond. We're not just here to, Scripture says we're not just here to please ourselves. We're here to speak to what's going on. And it doesn't always have to be gospel or sacred music. Sometimes, quote unquote secular music, is more in tune with what's going on than the so-called gospel music. You know what I'm saying? Because we can be very me-centered, but we got to always be we-centered. And I feel like to the extent that we are we-centered, then we will also feel the responses of the people It's not by accident that certain things go viral at certain times. Certain songs become monster hits at certain times. It's because they're responding. It's not always just marketing and promotion. Sometimes it's just the truth of a particular thing is resonating with the people at that particular time. So always remember that. I mean, think about Aretha Franklin's song Respect. Now, she was known for singing gospel. She was a queen of gospel. But when she said, "What you want, baby, I got," you know what I'm saying? All I'm asking is for a little respect, And so the women of the United States and all over the world were just like, yeah, that's what I want, respect. It spoke to their situation. And, to even some of the problems that they were dealing with, not feeling respect, whether it be in the workplace, in the home, wherever. So let us always, be willing to respond to and listen to what people are going through right now. And you'd be surprised what can happen even in a pandemic. Okay, so those are my thoughts for the day. Hey, Brother Denzel, how you doing? Good to see you. So I hope that you all will share your thoughts with me as well. And now I just have one more thing that I want to do. Today is a very special day also because it is the birthday of my adopted daughter, Nyoka, who I got a little picture I'm going to show y'all. This is on Instagram. You can see it right there. And then probably on Facebook, y'all can probably see it better that way. But it's her birthday today, y'all. And, she adopted me when she was about 11 or 12, running around the church. And I was directing the youth choir. She started calling me daddy, actually. And, at first I was like, I don't want people to think that I got a child that, you know what I'm saying? How things can get a little strange in church. But the thing is, it was a very special and it was something that was a great honor because her dad had actually passed away. And so for her to think of me as a dad figure in her life was so, so important. It was a tremendous honor. And I thank God for that. And, we've been like that ever since she was like 11 or 12. She's now a young adult. She's got a family of her own. And she's doing great. And most of the time I see her on these broadcasts, but she's probably celebrating today. But if she watches this later, I'm going to go ahead and do this little dedication for her. This is my own little version. Here we go. Love you, sweetheart. There she is. All right. There's the birthday girl. Well, happy birthday, sweetheart. We were just talking about you. So thank you guys so much. And you're very, very welcome, my dear. And I hope that you guys have a great Saturday. I hope you're thinking about the things that I've said. Tune in Monday. We got another Movie Mondays video. Hey, Mike, how you doing? We're going to, go through the week and so on. And probably as the Christmas season draws closer, you'll hear more of that kind of stuff, in the conversations, in the talks and stuff. So, and also the music that I do. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. I don't want to make it too long because I know, we got to do some stuff on Saturday. I got some work I got to do too. But God bless y'all. Remember, listen to the people and let them guide you because that comes from the Lord too. It's not just a vertical relationship. It's a horizontal relationship, right? Love thy neighbor as thyself. So just think about it. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. I'm going to talk to you soon. Have a great day.